show for you this week on the Bossman Show. We have a great guest started off from the South Dakota State Jackrabbits. Coach TJ Otzelberger here on the Bossman Show. Coach, you talk off there about the weather up there, man. I know you is getting ready for the cold, man, but is today a good day for you, for is it being pleasant today?
Yeah, no, we're good today. The cold weather hasn't hit us yet. The tough part by us is not only temperature, is the wind. We don't have any hills or mountains or just flat land, so it's the cold weather, but that wind gets us.
Oh, yeah, I can only imagine all them lakes around up that way and the Arctic air and the wind. I can only imagine, Coach, how it is for you guys up there, man. Well, I'm congratulating you being named the new coach of the Jackrabbits. So what does it mean to you to lead the Jackrabbits going forward and leading this team going all down these years down the road, man?
Yeah, no, we're excited to come into a program that's rich with tradition. It's been at 3 of the last 5 NCAA tournaments. Guys in the program and a culture where they expect to win, and an administration that wants it to be great. For coming into a head coaching situation, has everything you want for it to be able to be successful.
And how's the community been treating you so far, Coach, since you've been up there and graduating yourself with all those folks in South Dakota?
People have been excellent. It's a very family-oriented community, very tight-knit group of people. Everyone's been very welcoming and friendly, and my family and I have really enjoyed that.
Yes, indeed. And when it comes to recruiting, you've been in that area for a while, Coach, and you know what type of guys you want to bring into your program, and we used to hit those same hotbeds you hit when you was in other programs in that area a little bit there.
Yeah, we're going to really recruit hard in the state of Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska. Those are really the areas that we're trying to blanket. And we're going to continue to hit those areas. Are very similar to the places we recruited when I was at Iowa State. And we're going to continue to do that and try to look for the best talent in that region. And, there's going to be times we go outside the region that maybe the right players don't exist in that region, and we're going to go outside of it to look for it. But we're looking for guys with high basketball IQs, know how to play the game, positional size, can shoot and score the ball, and we'll go wherever we need to go to find the right guys to help us win.
A good thing about a program like yours, Coach, is that you can keep guys and build a foundation because guys aren't leaving early, 1 and dones or 2 and dones. You can actually get a guy and keep him all 4 years and actually develop this guy into a complete basketball player.
Absolutely. That's got to be something we evaluate in the recruiting process too, is looking at guys that we really think coming in can develop over a 4 or even 5 year time frame with a redshirt possibility, and guys that can be at their best towards the end of their eligibility. And we're fortunate that way. It is a challenge to recruit 1 and done, 2 and done type guys.
Yes, indeed. And, Coach, who are some individuals and coaches who have really had a big impact on you in your career, personally and professionally?
Yeah, Greg McDermott, the head coach at Creighton, has been a mentor to me. He recruited me out of high school, and he and I have had a very close relationship for over 20 years. He's somebody that's really important to me. Tony Bennett, head coach of Virginia, has been a good friend, confidant, somebody I've looked up to, been an example over time. And then I worked for Lorenzo Romar at the University of Washington. Unbelievable character guy, great coach, great guy to be around. Those 3 guys have really impacted me. And then I've also been fortunate to work for Fred Hoiberg, the head coach of the Chicago Bulls, and Steve Prohm, the current coach of Iowa State. So I've had some great mentors and guys I've worked for that have helped bring me along.
Folks, we have TJ Otzelberger here on the Bossman Show, talking about the South Dakota State Jackrabbits here on the Bossman Show. Now, how was your spring and summer with your guys? Did you have them on campus kind of get a look at what you got before practice started here in October?
Yeah, we did. We had the majority of our guys were here this summer. A few of them were still finishing up academic obligations. Those guys weren't able to be here, but everybody else was here, and we were able to practice 2 hours a week, get them in the weight room, try to put on some muscle on them, and have that opportunity to see a little bit what we had.
And so far in camp, Coach, as you guys get going, who are some guys should we look out for on your roster? Things that have a big year so far from what you're seeing right now.
Yeah, it starts with Mike Dahm. He's predicted as our conference player of the year this year. He's only a sophomore. Phenomenal inside-outside threat at 6'9". Can really score the ball. Great worker. Reed Tellinghusen is our junior for us, 6'7", plays the 3, plays the 4, very versatile, can score the ball, tough defender, winner. Those are 2 guys that we really they've been in the program, they've had success, they've played on an NCAA tournament team. They know what it takes, and everything for us is going to start with those two.
And also, Coach, for those who are not familiar with your coaching style and how you want your team to play, how you guys going to play this? You can play fast and defend hard, shoot the three. How you think how you going to play this game with the talent you have on the roster so far?
Yeah, we're going to try to get up and down the court. We're going to try to play inside out and half court. We're going to have, we really want to have some balance offensively. We like to get threes, and we'll take early threes, threes early in the shot clock, but we also have to have a balance going inside. I think, we're fortunate. We've got players with multi-dimensional skill sets inside and out, and we're gonna get up and down the floor, but we're also going to be able to play in the half court when we need to.
And also, that's a two-parter for you, Coach, here about the non-conference. I know this year's schedule is probably already done for you. How do you see yourself going about it in the future? And for this season, who are some interesting opponents you have on non-conference schedule that you want to share with the listeners here that maybe we'll watch out for?
Yeah, moving forward, we really want to try to upgrade our level of competition, our schedule. We want to try to prepare ourselves best we can for our conference. We really have the Summit League as conference last year. It was 11th in the nation RPI-wise, so we have tremendous respect for the programs within our league. So we're really trying to use that non-conference schedule as a way to prepare. Outside of the league, some of the bigger name teams are more recognizable teams in recent history that we have on our schedule. Non-conference wise is California. They've been really good. Wichita State, it's had a heck of a run there. Northern Iowa has been a regular NCAA tournament team. Murray State is a team that's regularly been in the NCAA tournament. And then, we're playing in part of a tournament with UC Irvine, East Tennessee State, Wisconsin, Milwaukee. We're all 21 teams last year. So that's our schedule for this year, but we're hoping next year to even to continue to play quality opponents and even, keep trying to upgrade and build on that.
Yes, indeed. And final one for you, Coach, is this. What's a typical day like for you since you've been the head coach of the Jackrabbits? I know moving over there one seat can be a whole lot of different responsibilities, man. So how's it been for you since you moved over there one seat from where you were last year?
It's been outstanding. I'm really fortunate. Our coaching staff's phenomenal. They're unbelievable. You can count on them for everything. A situation where we can really delegate, work off each other's strengths. And then as far as our players, they've really embraced the new staff and how we've done things. So, right now, there's not a whole lot different. The difference is when the wins and losses go next to your name, as opposed to when an assistant, you're always 0-0. So that will be coming shortly down the road. But I couldn't be happier and more fortunate to have great people as players and coaches around us to give us a great chance to be successful.
Well, Coach Otzelberger, I thank you for your time today. We look forward to seeing you guys play. I know Murray State's the team that we cover down here for our station, so look forward to seeing you in that game. We'll probably talk around that game, Coach, get your mindset about that game against the Racers, Coach. So we definitely support you here down in Atlanta on the Bossman Show, and best of luck to you and your team going forward.
Sounds great. Thank you very much. Appreciate you having me.
You're welcome, Coach.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, TrueSpeech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. TrueSpeech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
Back here in the jar of the Bossman Show. We're just joined by TJ Otzelberger up there in South Dakota State. Then we're joined by a friend of the show, Dan McHale, Eastern Kentucky Colonels coach. Remember last year, every time we talked, or I was at the game you guys won, man. We was 4-0 when that happened, man. We got to keep that streak going for you guys.
You got that right, JR. I got to get you some home season tickets, man. Fly you into Richmond, because you were definitely my good luck charm. But always good to be back on your show, man.
Yes, indeed. Now, Coach, you're going into year 2 now for you up there at EKU. What's been the biggest difference for you from year 1 to year 2 now? Is it being more comfortable, being more settled with your staff and with who you want? What has it been for you, think, in year 2 now that you're so comfortable now in your own skin up there?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. The biggest thing I learned was, I was very happy with last year. We won 15 games and did some good things and had some wins that never happened before. Particularly at Belmont. And, we had so many close losses, but I look back and I realize you can't forge culture. You can only form it. You can't force things to happen. And forming culture really happens over time with the kids you bring in the program, and they see the way you want to do things. And year 1, anywhere you go, I don't care where you are, you're going to hit some bumps in the road, but we learned from it. We had a good year, but I'm really, really excited about the future and really excited about the guys we brought into this program and where we're going.
Now, Coach, looking at your roster from last year to this year, I see a lot of new faces, a lot of young guys, too. So these young guys, new guys you have coming in onto your roster this year, Coach, who are the ones you expect to really play a lot and get a lot going for you guys, keeping the flow that you want going for the Colonels up and down the court and defending this year, which y'all didn't really do much last year, defending, but you scored the ball like crazy.
We did. We were number 1 in the league in scoring. We were number 1 in a lot of statistical offensive categories. We set the school record for field goal percentage, but we didn't defend, and that's why we were 500 last year. So, I'm excited because I got a bunch of guys committed to defense. We know we're going to score. We got the best player in the league, and Nick Mayo, who was the freshman of the year last year and first-team All-League. I fully expect him to duplicate that, but I've surrounded him with great teammates that care all about the team, all about winning, and all about defense. So we do. We have a lot of new faces. I got 9 new guys. I think the only guy that does that year in year out is Coach Calipari. So
same state, Coach. Same state.
Same state. So,
suburb of where you at right now.
A lot of new guys, but I'm excited because now I'm forming the culture. Now I'm building the program. But we got a great recruiting class. Asante Gist really, really headlines it. He's my dynamic point guard from St. Anthony's in Jersey City, where he played for the Hall of Fame coach Bob Hurley. He was a huge get for us, especially at the point guard spot. And I fully expect him to have a Nick Mayo type freshman year, but from the point guard spot. But it goes on and on. I got a couple transfers. A junior college kid, Zach Charles, who is 6'8" and long and athletic, is going to allow me to press. Dylan Avar, a transfer from Louisville, who really shoots the heck out of the ball. And just a slew of freshmen that really understand what we stand for and what our Colonel culture is.
And Coach, speaking of all those freshmen you have, it's for you now. You can actually build even more. You have these young guys coming in. You have all 4 years. You're not in a league where they're 1 and done or 2 and done. You have a 4-year league, so you can really build
Right.
some special in year 3, 4, 5. If your tenure there, you got to have some veterans who can show the young guys the way and play in big, tight overseas games.
Absolutely, Jared. And that's why, I said it, when I got hired, and this program is going to be built on a solid foundation, not on stilts. And you go through year one, you feel around a little bit, and then you got to see what's best for you in the program. And that's why I did bring in so many guys that fit my identity. So I'm excited. I got some really good veterans still around him. Like I said, the world's going to know about Nick McHale very, very soon. If they don't know about him, because he's worked even harder. And I got some seniors, and Isaac McGlone and Jalen Babb Harrison that know what it takes to lead. And so that's why I'm excited. We're young, but we're fun. That's what I'm going with this year. Young and fun. We're going to have a lot of.
I like that, Coach. Young but fun. I like that. I should put that one of our promos for the show. Young but fun.
Absolutely. So, and I'm going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy coaching these guys, molding them, and understanding we're going to be a very, very good team, not just this year, but for years to come in the OVC.
And chemistry-wise, Coach, with all those new faces you have, what have you guys been doing on and off the court to build that chemistry with those guys and getting those guys on one accord to be ready to play come November?
I'm shocked. That's the biggest accomplishment that I could say we've done, my staff and I, this summer, was really blending all these new guys together. And it's really, really fun to see them grow because, we do a lot of stuff off the court, whether it's barbecues, going bowling, even competitions that we do to get them out of their comfort zone. They've really, really blended. They look like they've been with each other for 3-4 years already. So it's a testament to the type of kids we have in the program, a testament to my staff. But we're getting there. We're really, really ahead of where I thought we'd be, and we better be because I have the hardest schedule Eastern Kentucky's played in the last 25 years this year. So we get out of the gates really quickly with a good IUPUI team, a great UNC Wilmington team that almost beat Duke in the tournament, and then we go on the road and play at Auburn, at Texas Tech, at Louisville. So it's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, Coach, I see you coming down my way on Thursday the 17th of November. Hopefully I can shake free to come over there for you, man. Come to I-85 and see you guys play at Auburn, man, against Bruce Pearl. I see him all the time in town, Coach. He's always in Atlanta trying to recruit guys. I always see him here, always.
He's a good guy. I've known Coach Pearl for a long time and a lot of respect for him. And I'm just excited to get an opportunity to play against his Tigers.
Now, Coach, I see you guys going to Cancun. That's a place I love Cancun, Coach. The Cancun Challenge. So, Coach,
Auburn and Texas Tech are in that event with us, and
good deal.
A slew of other teams. So we're excited. We're going to, pretty much be gone for 8 days. We get to Atlanta on a Wednesday, play at Auburn on a Thursday, and then we don't return until we get back from Cancun the following Thursday, which is Thanksgiving. So it'll give us a great time to bond as a team. Guys can have a lot of fun together, staying and playing in a great resort. And then, we come back and we had a great Western Kentucky team in Marshall awaiting us when we get home. So this schedule's loaded. I did it that way for a reason. My young guys got to grow up pretty quickly before we get to OVC play.
And, Coach, I saw you guys chemistry-wise doing some Olympics. I saw some on Twitter. I was like, wow, that's some neat stuff there, Coach. Tell us a little bit about that, man.
All part of the plan. I do a preseason competition for the 5 weeks of the preseason called Competition Fridays, and I split them up into this year 2 different teams, team dedication and team commitment, and team dedication, one going away. But it makes the preseason fun. It gives these guys some team building exercises. It gets them out of their comfort zone and really, really helps them grow as a family.
And, Coach, I see you doing your new guys. You're trying to play maybe 9, 10, 11 guys this year and kind of press and attack the way you want to with the depth you got this year on the roster?
Absolutely. I mean, we got to fight an unconventional fight, and this is how I envisioned playing when I got the job. I couldn't do it last year, but I've increased my athleticism. I've increased my defensive prowess and increased just the type of kid we have in here. So we're going to play 10, 11 guys, wear teams down. We already proved we can shoot threes. We led the league in three-pointers made and percentage last year. Now we're going to defend the other side of the ball and really, really get after teams with our full court pressure.
especially coach that pressing style you play, man. Like you can get out on the breaks, secondary, primary breaks, shoot threes or layups, and really give you that two-way going offense right there on those breaks.
Yeah, I mean, we broke the school record for field goal percentage last year. We were 18th in the country in scoring. We're going to score, and I returned some great firepower with that. But it's got to be now translating into great defensive teams that scores off their defense and wears teams down with our depth, like you talked about.
Now, Coach, what I've always been interested when I'm talking to coaches about how do you get guys to buy into defense? How do you get them to commit to that side of the floor, not just be a one-way player, but a two-way player?
Yeah, it starts with your upperclassmen. They've got to buy into it. And then, these guys want to play. I give my guys offensive freedom as long as you bring it on defense. And I wasn't able to have that last year because I had a very, very short bench. This year I got a deep bench. So if you want to play, you better play some defense, because if not, I got guys on the bench that can play, and we're very, very talented from top to bottom. So, and I'm not worried about that. I know the guys on the team. I know the makeup. They're all about winning, and they're all about the team first. And they know that if we want to win and achieve our ultimate goal, then we got to play defense. So it's been fun group to coach. I enjoy it every day. They make my life a lot easier with how hard they bring it in practice, and they're excited to show everyone what we're all about.
Now, Coach, if I want for, I know you had a birthday a few days ago. Happy birthday to you, Coach. Coach, you got to tell me.
I appreciate that.
How did your team and your family treat you for your birthday? Anything fun you want to share with the people of Atlanta here who love you when you come on the show?
Yeah, they did. My team was great, first and foremost. They sang happy birthday to me at midcourt. Kind of gave me a big hug and really, really made it a lot of fun. And then my family, I got home late that night, and just had a nice little birthday cake and celebrated, and just we're very, very thankful to be here in Richmond and to represent Eastern Kentucky University every day. So we were just very thankful and appreciative of that.
Well, Coach, I'll tell you what, I thank you for your time. I always come on the show. You never turn me down. I appreciate you. I love watching your team play. Can't wait to see you guys play this year, Coach.
Hey, like I said, you're 4-0 when you're in the building, so I'm going to get you. You're going to be at Auburn. I'm telling you that right now. I want to make sure of that.
Hey, tell Steve to give me a credential. I'll be down there, man, on the 17th of November. I know when he is. I'll be right there for you, Coach.
Sounds good, JR. Always a pleasure coming on your show.
All right, Coach. Have a good day, man. Thank you as always.
You too. Thanks, man. Take care.
Folks, Dan McHale on the Bossman Show.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, TrueSpeech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. TrueSpeech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
Folks, sit back here in the the Bossman Show. Was just joined by Dan McHale, Eastern Kentucky Colonels. Was joined by TJ Otzelberger, South Dakota State. Now we're joined by the Southern Utah Thunderbirds head coach, Todd Simon, here on the Bossman Show. Coach Simon, how's things in Utah today, man?
Oh, we're doing well. We had a great practice today. We're continuing to teach and evolve as we build this program.
Oh, I hear that, Coach. And I just wanted to ask you, what does it mean to you be able to coach these guys, the Thunderbirds, now going forward? And how has experience been for you so far, being a head coach to here now? And how's it been for your staff and your family so far?
Well, you know, the transition's been pretty smooth. We certainly had a pretty clear vision of, you know, what we want this program to kind of turn into, and you know, the philosophies and type of personnel that we want a part of. And as we've gone through the process here, it's, you know, every day it seems like, you know, we wake up and it's 10 o'clock at night, and, you know, as soon as you blink, but it's been fun. We got great people and great kids involved in the program, so we got the right people in place, and which is everything in this business.
And Coach, were you fortunate enough to get to see your guys in spring and have them around for summertime before you got to October to start practicing for real?
We did. We've got great administrative support here, where they've allowed us, you know, the opportunity to do the summer school, and obviously we've had significant change. We have 4 guys essentially that played last year that are back, you know, so everybody's new, and new recruiting class, and we're going to lean on freshmen for significant minutes throughout the roster, and so to have a good look at them through spring and summer, especially in the summer sessions, was a great head start for us.
And chemistry-wise, having all those new guys, with you guys building new staff, how's it been building chemistry with the players who were returning from last year, and all the new guys coming in with those new old players? So how's that been for you guys, for us building chemistry amongst the staff and the players?
Well, that's been a huge emphasis. You know, we're so character-driven, team-oriented, you know, brotherhood type of a program, and as we've tried to put the right people in places and set up situations where guys are going to grow with each other and have each other's backs and genuinely care for each other, and through that process, I think that's one of our strengths. Is I think we have a very strong locker room. I think we have, you know, we've created a unique setup with kids from all over the globe, and you know, I think their uniqueness is what binds them, and I think that has created a pretty good chemistry for us, and that's something that I've done in the past, the different experiences that I've had, and I think that their differences kind of become a tie that binds.
You know, the thing about this good for you, Coach, is that you're in a league where you have guys for 4 years. You not have to worry about a one and done or a two and done. You have guys for full 4 years that can actually grow. You can mold for 4 to 5 years in your culture, in your system, to help pass down to the new guys coming in each year to your roster.
Yeah, and that's a great feeling, truthfully, and obviously my, you know, background at UNLV, where we had a handful of one and done guys and two and done guys, and obviously you know, the roster turnover we had at the prep level at Finley Prep is you know, every year was just massive, you know, recruiting overhauls and team building, which is great, but it also is comforting to be able to teach and build on those teachings and have a little bit of a core in place for multiple years. And this is year one, and we're going to have another, you know, large recruiting class this year. So it's, you know, but we hope after these 2 foundation years that this thing kind of takes off, and every year it's an add-on versus a rebuild, and you know, that's going to be a little bit different for us, but that's not to take away the
I certainly love coaching talented young men that have those aspirations as well. And so, I think it's going to be a nice little change.
Folks, Todd Simon here on the Bossman Show, Southern Utah Thunderbirds here with me here for a few more moments here. Now, Coach, when it comes to recruiting, Coach, what kind of guys do you want to target to bring into your program as you build this foundation for the Southern Utah Thunderbirds going forward in year 1, year 2, year 3, and down the road?
Well, my philosophy all the way through and going back well over a decade is you're recruiting people, not players.
Gotcha.
And I think that in itself, whether it was at any of those previous stops, right now we have 15 guys in NBA training camps. And I think one of the reasons for such a high success rate is because we found the right people. And, we'll certainly take a guy that, we want guys that can be skilled and have the athleticism to do what we want to do and play up tempo and play fast. Be able to make a perimeter shot. And certainly the core value of our deal, though, is toughness. We want relentless guys with attitude and effort and that really love the game. And that's our philosophy. We want real guys, and that's kind of the acronym for that. And we find the right guy that will take advantage of the facility access that we have here and take advantage of all the opportunity to get better. Those are the type of guys that we want. So we want the high ceiling guys that are going to really put the time in.
Exactly. And, Coach, when you're looking at your non-conference schedule, Coach, I know probably last year's schedule, this year's schedule was probably already done for you. But going forward, Coach, how do you see yourself kind of making non-conference for your guys with having a younger roster, guys you're trying to build a winning culture with, where you got to go a little easier, got to get them confidence, or you want to challenge them for to get in the conference play? And also, Coach, on this year's schedule, who are some teams that maybe my listeners here in the Atlanta area and across the networks here are familiar with that maybe you guys will be playing with a bigger name maybe?
Well, this year, obviously we inherited quite a bit of it, but we have, some teams that are toward the top of their conference. We have UNLV here at home this year. We have Valparaiso at Oakland. We tip off in 13 different states this year. We go to play LMU, Seattle, and some of those type teams, but it's just a lot of travel, a lot of road games this season. And so we'll certainly be battle tested. St. Louis, we mix in some of those, and then we have a big event at the MGM Grand versus, Ball State and Coastal Carolina. That should be pretty good in their leagues this year. So we've got a strong competitive schedule this year, but going forward, we're already looking at some maybe a little higher level deals. I believe in giving our guys confidence through preparation, and then playing the best we can play. And then playing with a chip on the shoulder. So we want to play some giants. We're trying to get as many Power Fives, and hopefully 5 or 12 of those on the roster or on the schedule rather, and see where we line up, and at the very least it'll get us prepared for league play. And we ultimately want to win conference championships and have a chance to go to the dance. And I think the best way to do that is to put our guys against the best competition and see where we stand.
And who are some guys, Coach, who should watch out for in your roster that you expect to have in the big year so far? Who may not be familiar with right now, but who you think will have a big year in your conference play and in non-conference skills, so you can make sure you guys competitive and trying to get these wins as you build this program?
Well, on our roster, we have so many new faces, but we do return James McGee, who a couple of years ago shot 51 from 3 and was a double-digit scorer last year. He'll be back. He's one of the better shooters in the country. And then we have a transfer from Texas Tech who will be, a lead guard for us named Randy Anwusar, who's a two-way player. He'll be a significant impact guy for us. And we have a couple of young new big men that we're excited about. Young Croatian, 6'10", 6'11", that can shoot it. Ivan Medunic and a couple other big, strong bigs. One from Matondo that won a JUCO national championship at Salt Lake Community College. Christian Musoko, who's had just a phenomenal fall for us, and another young fella, another freshman, 6'8", 230 kid, Braden Holker, who's just put on about 25 pounds and kind of changed who he is as a player. And those guys are going to bring a level of toughness I think consistency for us for the next couple of years up front for us.
And you mentioned you want to play fast, Coach. So you visit yourself playing maybe 9, 10, 11 guys, or you more sort of a 9-man rotation type of a coach? So you playing fast, you want to play more guys, maybe have a set 9 and 10-man rotation there?
Well, I believe, once we, as the interim coach at UNLV in those 17 games, we led the nation in tempo, and adjusted tempo over those 17 games and scored 104 times and all those things. And we essentially did it with six scholarship guys that were healthy. And so I'm a big believer that you can play fast and not have to go overly deep. And I tell my guys that our rotation is as deep as they decide it's going to be. If it's 6 guys that can play, we'll play as fast as we can with 6 guys. If it's 7, great. 9, 10, even. But essentially we're going to do everything about results and production, and we'll see where it goes. But we're not going to relent on our tempo and speed, and we're going to try to win every 4 minutes. Until the next media timeout, we're going to play as fast as we doggone can and get up and press people and try to dictate the tempo of the game. And
Coach, final one for you. I know you've been in Las Vegas, a Vegas guy. Coach, do you think that the Raiders will actually end up in Vegas? Because I'm really interested in that. I really want to see if the team actually go to Vegas. From being in Vegas, you feel like the Raiders will be a good fit there?
You know what? I really do. I think it's a town that's evolved into a pro town here pretty quickly, and for eight dates out of the year, Vegas can really host a heck of a party. And I think they'll very, very soon be home to the Raiders, in my opinion. I think they won't turn back. I think it's a town that's just always growing and on the upside. And when it comes to a special event, which is what the NFL is for those 18 Sundays, it's nothing better than that. And I think that they'd be a phenomenal host city for the NFL.
Well, Coach Simon, thank you for your time today, Coach. I look forward to talking to you again. I really enjoyed our visit today. Look forward to doing it again with you down the road, Coach.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome, folks. It's Coach Todd Simon here on the Bossman Show. Coming up next is the Boss Report after the break.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, TrueSpeech and 313 Fresh. We're going to do 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. TrueSpeech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
Bossman Show, great show for you. We've had TJ Otzelberger, South Dakota State Jackrabbits, Dan McHale, Eastern Kentucky Colonels. We were joined by Todd Simon of the Southern Utah Thunderbirds. Speech to Thunderbirds, brother. And now we're joined by a man who brings thunder, Family Grind ENT, dropping knowledge always in his music, my man, TrueSpeech. What is good, my brother?
What's the word, JR?
Not much, man. A great week. We talked to Warren Moon, Jeff Linder, Bakari Alexander, the coaches I just mentioned previously, dog. A great week for Bossman Entertainment Group.
Man, it really has been, dog. And I'm telling you, man, I can't wait to I've been going to Callahan Hall for years, man. So Coach Bakari, can't wait to go out there, chop it up with him in person, man. I'm definitely going to slide through and have my face, be a presence at Callahan Hall whenever I can this season, man. So it's definitely, we had a great week this week.
No doubt. Folks, you've been waiting on it. It's time for it. It's here. It's the Boss Report. First story, dog, is this. North Carolina man with clown makeup on face arrested after carrying a hatchet and trying to pick up women outside of the gas station.
This clown situation has gotten out of hand, dog. And these clowns going to get dealt with for real. My whole thing is, it's not cool. It's not cool. People think this is a joke. America, we catch on the phone. We just take a trend and run into the ground no matter how stupid it is. It's not cool, bro. And these clowns are going to get seriously hurt and people are going to get killed out here messing around. You know what I mean? I ain't making no threats, but I better not see a clown run up on me with that nonsense.
I feel you on that. Florida crazies. Man braves Hurricane Matthew wins just to yell out, "D's out for Harambe" on live TV.
Jesus Christ. People risking their life. Dog, last week the theme was naked masturbation. I think this week the theme is going to be people risking their lives for stupidity. There's no way I'm taking myself out in a hurricane to do something stupid at all. I'm not going to be in the same state as a hurricane, bro, period. These people out here fooling.
Exactly. And you're right, bro. Georgia woman arrested after leaving twin boys in the hot car so she could go swallow her boss's babies in hopes of getting a promotion.
I was about to say, dog, I knew you was about to end that story with promotion. I'm like, there's no way a promotion is that serious. You put your child's life in danger, your children's lives in danger, just so you can just go gobble something. Come on, bro. There's better ways to get a promotion. And I bet she probably didn't even get the promotion. I bet she probably got fired.
No, they both got fired.
Of course. I'm sure HR had a field day with that.
Exactly. Florida man braving the hurricane is arrested and facing felony charges for, get this, wrestling, taking a selfie with a baby alligator.
I was about to say, yeah, dog. Aren't alligators protected in Florida? You can't just go around just assaulting alligators. But that's just stupid. See, you're risking your life for stupidity. That's the theme of the Boss Report. They already see it. Risking your life for stupidity. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. Come on, dude. People gotta do better out here. It's off the chain already.
English burglar arrested after taping meth to penis, quote, claiming he was trying to, quote, hide it from his wife and also inspire her to take some of the blessed drink.
You know what bothers me more so than the stories is the ridiculous names and nicknames and code words that people come up with to describe the level of stupidity that they say. Because I think that bothers me a lot of times more than the actual story itself. take some of the blessed drink. What the hell does that mean?
Exactly. Like for real. Like for real. It's terrible. Exactly. Ooh-wee. Florida crazies. We have a neurotic car owner who stashes BMW in his living room to protect it from Hurricane Matthew's destruction.
So he hid a car inside a house.
Yes.
That can be destroyed and can fall on the car to protect the car.
Yes.
I'm gonna let you know when any of that makes sense, and it won't be anytime soon at all. Bro. I am just absolutely floored with that one, dog. That's ridiculous.
Exactly. Oh yes. Louisiana teacher is arrested for fighting another female student over a young male student they shared, taking and receiving the wood from and carrying baby food.
So, let me get this straight. Let me get this whole scenario straight.
Yes.
A teacher and a female student.
Yes.
Banged a male student.
Yes.
Both got knocked out.
Yes. Same time.
And now they fighting in school like two bitter baby mamas.
Yes.
I don't think Maury could have written a better script himself, dog. That is comedy gold. But it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Like, what type of grown-ass woman is really... Oh, my goodness. Like, just trying to get the sentence out is ridiculous. What type of grown woman would stoop so low to have a fight with a kid over a kid's baby that got pregnant by a kid and she grown... Oh, my hair hurts. Oh, Lord.
The teacher's 4 months pregnant. The other girl's 5 months pregnant.
So the teacher was probably mad if she was sick, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Terrible, dog. I mean, the lack of logic behind it is unreal. It is literally unreal. There's no way that these people had any type of logic. You're a grown woman. You slept with a kid, and you fighting his child baby mama that's carrying his child too. Oh my God. Who is this kid? Like, I want to know who is this kid? What does he look like? Like, to have this much game and pull, to be able to pull off this level of just debauchery, I have to just see what this kid look like.
Exactly.
Is there a picture of this kid?
I didn't see one. I just read the story.
I got to see what this kid looks like. I got to know. I have to know. I'm going to look this up. I'm going to further investigate, and I will come back to you at a later time with more information, people, because I need to know.
Exactly. Florida man arrested after beating wife down with a hardened rubberized sex toy over whether to stay for the hurricane or leave for the hurricane.
I mean, the reason they fight is amazing, but the tool they use to fight with is the pure level of That's just disgusting on so many levels, man. I mean, it's unreal. That is unreal.
Exactly. Georgia man arrested after dressing as a clown with a machete at Taco Mac to scare male patrons into giving their women to him.
First of all, we like to take this opportunity to give a special shout out to Taco Mac. Always holding us down and providing high quality entertainment. Taco Mac, we love you. Second, I've been told people about this clown nonsense, dog. People keep trying to play with this clown stuff. They gonna get hurt, bro. Like, they gonna get hurt. They gonna run into the wrong guy. You gonna put it. It's already been a couple instances of people getting popped with this whole clown nonsense. People take a joke and they take it too far, and this is what America always does. We don't know when to stop. We follow these ridiculous waves and these dumbass trends, and this is what happened. This is absolutely ridiculous, bro. Of course, it went down to the Taco Mac, but it's just overall, I was like, come on, man. Just people need better judgment, dude.
Exactly. Florida man angered by the hurricane arrests after cutting off his junk and feeding it to an alligator to, quote, spike the cane.
So he's going to spike the hurricane by castrating himself and feeding it to an alligator. First of all, the process that an individual has to take in order to castrate themselves is mind-blowing. Second of all, to find an alligator that was willing to digest and eat you is also equally mind-blowing. So my whole thing is, what in the hell type of universe do they live in where all this is accomplished within a couple of hours?
Exactly. Hoo-wee. Oh my goodness. This story right here is even kind of worse. Oregon man arrested after breaking into a home so he could shave his head for a date with a fine honey later.
He broke into a house to shave his head? What?
Level of stupidity.
What? I'm trying to actualize this in my head and just failing miserably. I can't even, dude. He broke into a house to shave his head. Why didn't he just go to a bar?
Exactly.
I mean, if you're going bald, like, all you literally could have just went to a dollar store, got a shaving cream and some razors. Like, dog, you had to spend like $3. If you broke into a house to shave your head, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Literally the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Exactly. And Florida man arrested after attempting to steal a yacht, failing miserably, and partially sinking into the Atlantic Ocean.
Seriously?
All due to the hurricane, mind you.
I want to comment on it, but I don't even know where to start, bro. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm at a loss to say the least.
Well, you're just going to be lost in this story.
Can we blame the hurricane on that
that's
one?
what he said. He said it was during the hurricane when it happened. It was.
That's nuts. I'm so glad I don't live in Florida. I ain't even gonna hold you up. I mean, big ups and much support and much love and thoughts and prayers to everybody affected by Hurricane Matthew, but that is one of the reasons why I do not live in Florida. It's like, I can't deal without Hurricane Matthew, man. I just can't do it. I deal with the Michigan winters. I deal with the Michigan winters any day of the week over a hurricane.
True that. And get this, dog. Perpetual perverts. New York subway creep arrested after groping woman and then groping her twin sister 5 times on train route.
Wow. That individual should be stabbed. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I mean, grope how many times?
5.
That's crazy. That is not cool, man. Was he Donald Trump by any chance?
Not that I know of, but I can look and see further.
Okay. Just saying, right? Because Donald Trump's new motto. I can't repeat it on the air. It's that foul. But yeah, dude, that's not okay. That's not a 5 times. Now define grope. What are you talking about?
Oh, he was grabbing certain things that pop out.
He was living like
certain
Trump.
Things that poke out from the back and the top. So yeah.
Okay, all right. So he was living like Trump. That's absolutely ridiculous.
And Florida man arrested and charged with stealing over $40,000 worth of headphones over a 3-day span from businesses affected by the hurricane and being closed.
What? Why are people profiting from the hurricane, dog? Like, I mean, I'm just floored. People will do anything for $1, dog. It is a hurricane. People should be trying to get the hell out, trying to save lives and property. And this
Safer headphones, like for real. Like you won't get caught, bro.
Right, dude. Of all the pettiest things in the world, like, come on. It is so much bigger things to worry about in the middle of a hurricane. Never been to a hurricane, but if I was, I know where my priorities would be, and they're damn sure in the area.
Well, naked Tennessee man arrested after crashing the vehicle and saying he did acid because, quote, God wanted him to be free and spread his wealth to the women masses.
No, I don't think he took acid. That's all. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sound like a few shots of hand, dog. Shout out to Hennessy. If you want to become a corporate sponsor, please feel free to email us. Second of all, yeah, what does that have to do with? That's weird. Like, no, God didn't. No, you're drunk. Go home. You're drunk. Like, that's all I can say to this dude. Go home. You're drunk. I'll call you an Uber. Go home.
Well, naked Florida woman arrested after shoving ID inside her for JJ, peeing in public and shaking her booty in the Kmart parking lot due to, quote, her ex-boyfriend tripping.
So she felt all that was necessary because... I was trying to figure it out.
Your guess good as mine.
Wow.
And the final story this week on the Boss Report in the Week on the show was this. Georgia man arrested after taking upskirt pictures of women at Walmart and Target and leaving his speckles on the ground near him.
Oh, come on, man. That's just the most disgusting thing. Come on, first of all. What? Ew, that story got too many disgusting layers, bro. That story got too many disgusting layers. I don't even know what started so tragic.
Well,
of course, it happened at
Target,
Walmart.
of course.
Wally World, of course.
So, yeah.
Oh, so, I mean, what else? What else?
Exactly.
It's not going to happen in Neiman's or Saks Fifth, you know what I mean?
So, bro, before I close up today's Boss Report, this week's show, what is your take on this week's Boss Report, man?
People risking their lives to do something stupid. This clown nonsense needs to stop, dog. I'm telling you, I do not see a positive engine coming from this clowns. People aren't afraid of clowns, but people are really, they're apprehensive about getting messed with. And for some reason, I don't know why people think you could dress up in clown makeup and try to scare people. But do at your own risk. And what happens to you, happens.
Dog, what's going on Feather Ground ET this week, man? How's that trip to Chicago, bro?
Oh man, Chicago was absolute love, dude. I gotta take a special shout out and give some love back to Chicago because they gave so much love to us. Made some great connections. The crowd was super thick, and also Old Miami this Friday in Detroit. It was massive love. Everybody showed up. Everybody showed love. The place was packed inside and out. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So thank each and every person that showed up, supported. You know what I mean? You can definitely check the album out. It is out. iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, FamilyGrind.com, IllStreetOnline.com. That's the album Cooking from the Underground. We also are proud to release a brand new single that we just dropped a couple of days ago. It's called Shots Fired. You can check it out on our SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/FamilyGrind. You could also, of course, go to FamilyGrind.com, follow the links, get the download for the song there. Shots Fired is a highly politically charged joint. It's also about unity and what's going on in the world. So everybody needs to pay attention to that record, man. And people, we just announced last week, we have been selected for Indie Week again, so you can catch us rocking. Indie Week 2016, we will be there in Toronto. So Toronto, if you're hearing this, make plans to make plans. We'll be there in November. We'll give you the updates as soon as we get them. But first, you need to go to FamilyGrind.com and subscribe, and you will get all the latest update news about Family Grind.
No doubt, folks. This week's Boss Report on the Bossman Show, BossmanShow.com. We out.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting or Twitter at Coach TWill24 or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, TrueSpeech and 313 Fresh. We're going to do 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. TrueSpeech and 313 Fresh, Family Grind, ENT. Believe in it, get it.